Sho Genge, you are tuned in to Venues and Menus with Sis G.U. Today, my guest is Lerato Mokoka, renowned for her compelling portrayal of Damo in the acclaimed SAFTA award-winning telenovela Gomorrah. Lerato is a versatile talent, excelling as an independent screenwriter, indie filmmaker, and actress. Brought to you by Hyundai. Lerato, I'm so interested because you have a background in finance, girl.
Sana.
I'm talking to an educated babe who went to university, got a degree, a smart geldom. When did we then make the switch to acting? When did you realize that that was your dream?
So I've always been creative, but I've also always been an academic, like buka.
Okay.
You know, like I've always enjoyed numbers. That has always been my thing. But as soon as I got to matric, I was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to, and I wasn't sure. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was taking pictures at the time. I was a photographer, but my parents were just like, we don't know
About photography.
as an actual real job.
Yes.
And then I got offered a bursary because
Okay.
So God said, here's a little
something. So meaning that you obviously did very well in high school.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up studying finance. A part of my soul died. Getting that degree, I won't lie.
Imagine, because finance is knee up in place.
It's not easy, guys.
It's not.
It's not easy because you're not just doing the numbers now. Now, there's, never mind the theory. You're doing law now. You're studying law, you're studying tax, you're studying all the other stuff.
But all in all, enjoyed your experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoyed the degree. You conquered the edge. After finishing, what then triggers you to actually start acting? What's that thing where you're like, actually, it's time?
So there was another step.
Okay.
So because I got a bursary, I had to go work back this money that they paid for me to go to school.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I had to go work, had to move back to Rustenburg. I was working in the mines for like 2 years.
Okay.
But in those 2 years, I was like, nah, I need to save up some money to actually pursue what I want to do.
Yeah.
So at the time, it was directing.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, film and television. After saving the coin, making sure that I go.
Yes.
So then I saved up, and then in that time, obviously you're doing a bit of research, you're seeing what people are up to. There was an open call, and I honestly went just because I was curious in the pop, and I was just like, I want to see how these people operate, how they run their auditions, and stuff. But the only way to be invited is for you to actually go and audition. Lo and behold, that was God saying, yeah, this is us now. This is the journey. This is what we're doing. This is the trajectory towards
the rest of your career.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I also want to know, how often do people call you Damo? Because I feel like as South Africans, we have this thing where once you're on TV and we know you as a somebody.
Yeah, that's somebody for life.
Yeah, that's somebody for life. Lerato, we don't know who that is. We know Damo.
My kids are gonna know. They're gonna hear other people calling me Damo. Like, I've made peace with that.
Yes.
No, literally all the time, every single person. Even this past weekend was my cousin's event, and this lady was like, I said, you know what, girl? You know what? You and the rest of the country, girl. Like, so
at this point,
go off. So it's even shocking when somebody is even like Ora or calls me by another character name because people have lived with Damo for so long. That I get it.
But Lerato, on that note, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh my God! First, it's lunch.
I'm right. That's a little surprise. It's a good day to have a good day. In the cabinet in front of you, I have a little bit of a menu, okay? Because it's venues and menus with your girl. So I need you to open the cabinet, look at the menu, and pick something from the menu, and then we're gonna have a conversation about it.
Guys,
don't be nervous.
No. In life. I just know it's gonna be good. I
hope you like my menu. We have a few options, a few things.
Are you joking? This is so cute.
How cute.
I love it so much.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have starters.
Yes.
We have a main.
Yes.
And we have drinks.
Yes.
Okay, what's my budget? Am I just balling out of control?
Oh, I like that you asked that question because I feel like others would just say, because we haven't gotten to the restaurante as of yet, you have one meal. You can start with the dessert, you can start with the main and appetizer, whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my favorite cocktail called the Dream Evolving.
Ooh, Oh, the dream evolving. I really like that you chose that, because if anything, I feel like already you kind of given us a background story as to the fact that girl of the book, girl of the numbers, girl of the graduation, and then you go into the acting space, and you're also a philanthropist on top of everything.
Oh my goodness gracious, yeah.
That you've mentioned. So talk to me about a bit about your dream evolving in the acting space as well, but also building a name for yourself outside of what it is that you're known for, which is obviously right now being on our TV screens.
Yeah.
Yes.
My goodness, you know, even this morning I was having this conversation, like I heard my maths teacher's voice, and he was like, you must stop being a jack of all trades, you'll be the master of none.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so it's so crazy being somebody who I wear many hats, right? Absolutely love acting. I've gone into screenwriting as well. And the way that I've got into acting was because I was interested in directing, and then I did the technical studies, but I'm also acting. So now it's like, okay, for 4 years straight, I've had the pleasure of playing different characters, being in front of the camera. And then I think in the last year, I was like, okay, I really want to make sure that I solidify myself behind the camera as well, because I don't want to neglect that dream at all.
Absolutely.
So I was like, okay, cool. I want to focus on my writing. I want to shoot my own films. I want to have my own sort of portfolio that I put together where I'm like, this is my own stuff, right? So now I'm at an interesting point where I'm sort of finding my way in front of the screens again, which was always the plan, because this is my, like, it's, I don't say first love, and people ask, what do you prefer? I'm like, I love them both so much. Like, I get to build worlds, get to live in a character, so it's the same thing for me. So with the dream evolving, I think right now I'm just at a point where I want everything to feed into my dream for storytelling. So that's just like my main thing. So even in my philanthropic work, where like recently I got to work with South African Women in Dialogue, and we got and we got to host like a group of young girls, and we were reading a script, and we were unpacking it, and we were speaking about basically like coming of age, being a teenage girl, and what you face and stuff like that. So seeing the power of storytelling in that context, where I'm still passionate about giving back, I'm still passionate about working with the youth and working with young women. She was just making sure that it feeds into that. With my acting, my performance, my love for storytelling. With my writing, my love for storytelling. So that's how it's so fun to see how these parts are sort of like coming together. And it's like, this is why I want to be the jack of all trades, so I can be a real master of this thing, which is storytelling.
And you know what? I understand like the saying, right? I get it. Like, oh, okay, master of everything myself. So boring. Because I feel like as people, we're so multifaceted, and you shouldn't have to just keep yourself in one lane. When in actual fact, Lerato, you can do many things.
You can.
And I think even so, storytelling is so complex and so beautiful. It can be done in many ways. Like you said, you can be on screen, you can be behind the screen, and on top of that, you can help other people tell their stories, which I think is so beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, you now get to pick a second item off of the menu.
Lucky me. I like being foiled today.
Yes.
Okay, so we have our mains now. Done with the starters. A little drink. I think I'm going to have another drink.
Okay, go for it.
I am going to have this staying true to yourself.
Staying true to yourself. Okay, you're ending us with a little bit of a bang there. What has that been like for you? I know that navigating the industry can be extremely daunting and difficult. And it's also a space where it's very easy to lose yourself, like your true self, your true essence. What has that been like for you, being someone who is recognized publicly, but also being very much Lerato and staying true to that?
I think like the biggest thing I think was that because I didn't plan to be an actress, I didn't have that kind of like thinking of like, okay, this is what it would be like being on set, being in the public eye, all of that stuff. And then it sort of kind of like happened overnight, and it's like trying to adjust to that. So I think for a while, the whole thing was trying to adjust to that, adjusting to the eyes, adjusting to you actually have to put yourself out there. It's not just that you're seen and you're perceived, it's that you actually have to be out there for people to see you and your life and what you're up to. So I think what has grounded me again goes back to my support system. That I always know there's a place that I can run to and I can be myself, even when I'm questioning myself, even when I'm like, am I doing this enough? Am I because I have incredible friends who are successful, you know, and I'm constantly inspired by them. And I'm like, yo, maybe I need to catch up, do this, you know. But trying to do that in a more healthier way. I'm only human. Like sometimes you have to sit down and be like, girl, but the way that you're looking at it is not healthy. And the way that you're looking at it robs you of an opportunity for you to explore who you are and to express yourself. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was the first thing. I'm leaning on my support system, having a healthier dynamic with being inspired by the people around me. And I think now something that I've seen is very important is spending time with myself and getting to know me. Because how am I going to express myself and share myself with people if I don't spend time with myself, if I don't know who I am? But constantly looking out, you don't look in. So but now I've been really intentional. Walks at the Mauritius, getting into my hobbies, MB, you know, spending constant time with the people around me who feel me, but also just spending time by myself with God, being reminded who I am, discovering who I am now. Okay. So that's been me. Okay. Is it an easy thing? Nah.
Never an easy. I was about to say that. Like, it's never easy, but I think you would rather fail forward, keep trying.
Absolutely.
Keep spending time with yourself, and you know you're going to be on the right path regardless. You know, you were brought here for a reason, so he's going to carry you through it. Yeah. All the way.
So I would actually like to hear from you what your experience has been with that.
I think it's been really interesting, to be honest with you. I think the public eye is very jarring and scary, but I have been very fortunate in that I've been grounded through my friends, my family, through my relationship with God. And I don't know, I try my best not to take too much to social media and like social status, because at the end of the day, it doesn't reflect who I am. Yeah. If all of that were to be taken away, I still pride myself in the person that I am and the way that I carry myself.
That's right. Yes. Okay.
I just feel like Google is the most important part of Sis G.U. And if she's not okay, Sis G.U can't do her job. So I believe in taking time out. I believe in a vacation. Okay? Somewhere with its own
Terminal. Hey, thank you.
And just like logging off and then doing the things I love with the people I love. I feel like that recharges me and that grounds me. Yeah, that's me.
I'm making notes. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing an Amarantia Dam walk very soon because our walk is NB.
Who's driving us there?
Needs in the venue. I'm gonna pick you up, girl. Say less. I have one more question for you before I let you run away. You are obviously exactly where you need to be. You're doing a great job. If anyone hasn't told you, I want you to know that we are proud of you. It's a privilege to see you on our screens and to see you just embody the characters that you do so eloquently and so beautifully. It's definitely a talent from God.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Shout out to him.
But I want to know if you had advice for anyone else who's wanting to do what it is that you do, or maybe something similar. What would you leave with them?
Okay, so in my mind, there's a lot of things that you can do practically, right? Like find an agency, become an agent, you can do your research. Definitely, all of that is very important. Definitely do that. But I think the most important thing, and this is a starting point, and this is what carries you throughout the journey, you need to make sure that you are aligned. Because it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter who you bring into the fold, you bring into your world, who you bring into your journey. You need to make sure that you're incredibly aligned. Whether you're acting, you're a screenwriter, you're a director, producer, you know, whatever you do, you need to make sure that you're aligned with your purpose, the will of God, definitely, and who you are. Yeah, so that's what I would say. It sounds simple.
But it's not. No, it's not. Alignment is a very big one. That you can take in any direction. And I like that. Because, you need to be aligned in everything that you do in order to get to where you need to go.
Absolutely.
Friend, thank you for your time.
Girl.
It was lovely having lunch.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
So I'm thinking when we go for our walk and you pick me up.
Okay.
We open that sunroof.
Okay.
I saw that sunroof.
Yes. And we didn't get to explore it today.
No.
Yeah, bo.
And I need a chance. I have business to attend to with that sunroof.
Absolutely. Even when I pick you up, it's going to be down, waiting for you. Breeze coming in, vibes vibing, girls inside. Walk is about to be done. Because the right car, like the right conversation, can take you places. Brought to you by Hyundai.